In this video, we're going to be talking about the luxury bags that I'm currently obsessed with. I got the idea for this video from Dale's Addiction, and I feel like she got the video from somebody else. I will link Dale and anyone else's video that I think is relevant in the description below. Let's get started. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I have a bag wish list. Basically, I'm keeping track of all the bags that I like to purchase. I use this current wish list to weigh any new purchases against. So these bags, I wouldn't say are even on my wish list. These are just new bags that I've seen that I'm like lusting after, loving. Some of them I've never even seen in person, but something about them makes my heart sing every time I see it. The first bag that I'm lusting after is the Bottega Veneta Teen Jodie. Most people are familiar with the Bottega Veneta Jodie bag. I know the mini Jodie bag has basically taken over the internet. I feel like all my favorite influencers own the mini Jodie bag. And although I love the mini Jodie bag, every time I've tried it on, I feel like it's been too small. I feel like sticking my arm through that little handle, it's just not comfortable. In addition, the mini Jodie is really hard to open and close. So I had never seen the Teen Jodie until I saw it on Alyssa Lenoir's LA vlog. When I saw the bag, I was really captivated by the size. Alyssa Lenoir and I are both around 5'6" and both around the size 6. I felt like seeing it on her gave me a really accurate idea of what it would look like on me. I felt like the proportions of the Teen Jodie were perfect. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I like Bottega Veneta bags, so it's a no-brainer. Truthfully though, I wasn't in the market for another Bottega Veneta bag. I had told myself, no more Bottega Veneta bags, you're done. Unfortunately, the Teen Jodie just kind of changed that. I think the size is perfect for most women. I feel like the mini Jodie was a little bit small and the regular Jodie, but the proportions just to me were not as good. So the Teen Jodie comes in a lot of beautiful colors. I believe Alyssa Lenoir was looking at maybe the travertine color and the porridge. I believe she ended up getting the travertine, which I know a lot of people are gonna think I want the acid kiwi. No. I initially wanted the black, but ever since I saw this pink color that's called Cranberry, I just can't get it out of my mind. Now, I'm not sure if I need another brightly colored Bottega Veneta bag. The price of the Teen Jodie is $3,200 US. So I'm assuming the Bottega Veneta boutiques have it in store, but online it's saying it's not shipping till the 13th of July, 2022. I'm just gonna be truthful. I'm really digging the bag. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I don't even know if I'm gonna really put it on my wish list, but every time I see this bag, I'm loving it. So I have a love-hate relationship with Christian Dior bags. So when it comes to Christian Dior, there are a few bags that I've kind of toyed around with getting. Number one was the saddle bag. I really like the unique shape of the saddle bag, but I've just never seen a print that I like. Next up was the Dior book tote. I love it as a travel bag. I know a bunch of influencers who have it, especially in the oblique pattern. For a long time, I thought about buying the Dior book tote in the oblique pattern. Although I feel like that navy colorway is really classic, I feel like I'm just never gonna reach for it. Once I came to that realization, I totally lost the desire to buy a Dior book tote until last week. So last week, somebody had posted a Dior book tote with a really interesting pattern, and I went online to look at it, and I really loved it. Although I love the pattern, I felt like it wasn't something that was gonna be timeless. So I just kind of was fiddling around. I looked at the oblique pattern in like the navy and like that wine color, and then I ended up seeing a Dior book tote in leopard. If you know anything about me, I'm a leopard lover, and this bag has lit up my world. I'm one of those people that have like 50 million tabs open in my browser, and ever since I've seen this bag, I've had the tab open in my browser to look at it. I try to gaze lovingly at it at least once a day. I had a conversation with a friend of mine who's like, she feels like the Dior book tote is like too clunky for everyday. In terms of an everyday tote, I feel like the Chanel Deauville is a better option, but I still love the book tote. My fantasy self really wants to buy this book tote and use it to travel. Actually, I've only done 2 round-trip flights this year, so like I said, this is my fantasy self, but I see my fantasy self traveling a lot with this Dior book tote. I have like black Tumi luggage, and sometimes it can be a little bit boring. My fantasy self is gonna be traveling with this black Tumi luggage with this leopard print Dior tote on top. That's the vision I see in my head. And to me, leopard is a neutral. On the website, it says it's beige multicolored Misa embroidery. The beige multicolored Misa motif is inspired by a leopard pattern from the house archives. So I'm like, okay, I like hearing that this leopard print is inspired by an archival print. I feel like Dior is always fiddling with stuff, so I like the fact that they're going in the past in order to make something current. Basically, it's not something brand new that will look out of place for Dior. Although I consider leopard print neutral, this is not a bag I would recommend it for everybody else. This pattern just speaks to me. I'm in love with it. So the large Dior book tote in this print is $3,800. That's actually less than what I thought it was gonna be, because in my mind, after I factor in Chicago city tax, Illinois state tax, it's over $4,000, but I like the fact that it has a 3 in the number, okay? Although I envision myself using this bag to travel, I feel like I would have other uses for it. I feel like when I go shopping, I could take this bag. I know book totes can be carried by hand or over the shoulder. I have a meaty arm and shoulder, and I need to try Dior book tote in person because I don't even know if I can. I've heard a couple people say that they can't wear their Dior book tote on their shoulder comfortably. So I feel like that's gonna make or break me adding it to my wish list. But the love is still there. I still have the tab open looking at this bag every day, and I feel like I'm gonna do that for a while. So I'm gonna stick beside this bag. Let me know in the comments if you think I should add this leopard print Dior book tote to my wish list. So the next luxury bag that I've been lusting over is definitely an oldie but goodie. I've definitely talked about it before, and that is the Fendi First bag. So the Fendi First bag that I want is very similar to this Bottega Veneta pouch bag that I have. This is the color Fendi First bag I want. Unfortunately, I think it's sold out, but that means I need to sell this pouch bag. I've been procrastinating selling this pouch bag. Right around Black Friday, I brought a zebra print one, and it's totally replaced this one. This one gets no love. So it does need to go to a good home, and I'm not planning to get rid of the zebra pouch bag. One of my friends was telling me I should keep both, but I feel like they're very, very similar. Although I love this pouch bag, I do feel like it's a little plain for me. I love a statement bag, and I feel like the Fendi First is a little bit more jazzy. I like how the Fendi First has that F closure. Also, the gold tone is very visible, where this bag has gold tone, but it's not as visible. I feel like this bag is very subtle, and I feel like everybody I know who has this bag or had this bag had very minimal aesthetics. I just like a little bit more oomph, and I feel like the Fendi First has it. I like the Fendi First in the medium size. I tried it in last October. So I feel like in October it was around $3,200. It's currently now $3,590 US. I have a feeling I may have to buy this bag resale, so that may stop me from buying it. So in addition to that F class kind of pushing me over to the Fendi First, I also like the fact that the Fendi First can be worn either as just a clutch, or you can transform it to like a shoulder bag. I love this pouch, but if I get a bag very similar that allows me to wear it as a pouch and also as a shoulder bag, mine as well. Now the default strap, I don't like. I don't like it. It comes with this optional gold strap. Another thing I like about the Fendi First is the detachable strap is undetectable. Most of the time when you have a bag that can be worn as a shoulder bag or as a clutch, the shoulder strap attachment is usually sticking out, or sometimes you have to like hide it. The Fendi First is cool because the shoulder bag attachment, if you just rotate it, it goes inside the bag, and you're none the wiser that it's also a shoulder bag. Get you a girl that can do both, right? I feel like the only reason the Fendi First is not on my wish list currently is it's sold out. I probably should have bought it in October, but I forget why when I saw it in October, I didn't buy it. I feel like I might have tried on a small and they had to order me a medium. Whatever the situation is, the bag is currently sold on the website. I'd have to find a Fendi SA, do the rigmarole, so right now I just continue to lust over the bag and hope that maybe one day when the bag is back in stock, I'll be able to purchase it. I owned a Fendi bag during the Sex and City days, but I haven't owned a Fendi bag since. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Fendi First bag. So the next bag that I've been lusting over is the YSL iCare Maxi Tote. Maxi shopping bag in quilted leather. I recently did a video about the luxury bags I would never purchase, and one of the bags I talked about was the Chanel 22. In that video, I said that this YSL Maxi shopping bag is the bag that Chanel should have made. It's in a quilted lambskin. I feel like the quilted lambskin looks like a Chanel bag. So I remember the first time I saw this bag, I think the person who had it under their arm was hiding the YSL logo, and I didn't know what type of bag it was. It looks like it could be a Chanel bag to me. Although I love this bag, I'm very hesitant to buy a YSL bag. I'm not sure why. I feel like I have some prejudice against YSL bags, and I probably need to try this bag on in person. Everybody that has purchased this bag that I've seen it talk about in a video has said that this bag is chef's kiss A1 top tier. So I just probably need to try it on. I've also heard this is becoming a little hard to buy. Does anyone else notice that I have 2 totes on this list? That's neither here nor there. So the Dior book tote I feel like is a bag that I would carry more for travel. This is a bag I would carry every day. So I follow Morgan Stewart on Instagram, and I believe she used to be on the Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. She's the first person I've seen with this bag, and she's the one who has me lusting over it. I often see her posing on Instagram with this bag. She takes it to work every day. I don't go to an office, but if I was going to an office, I could see myself taking this bag to the office. I could see myself shopping with this bag. It seems like a really easy bag to carry. I also like the fact that it's a little bit convertible. I've seen pictures of it like with kind of flaps out, but you can also put the flaps in to make it a little bit more compact. I'm all for that. And it comes with a removable pouch, which is perfect. I definitely want to try this bag on because it seems like such a big bag. You're gonna have to put some type of insert in there. I feel like even with the Dior book tote, you were gonna need an insert, but this one, yeah. I have both of these bags on my list. This is definitely a more everyday bag for me. So looking online, the price of this bag is $4,400 US. I was talking to one of my friends and she was saying it's kind of expensive for a tote. I'm very jaded. Anything under $5,000 to me is like a deal right now, especially with how crazy Chanel bags are being priced. It currently only comes in black. I've seen people buying it in store. I feel like either on Instagram or a vlog, Hylalux said she purchased it in store and it was the last one. I'm looking online and currently you can only pre-order it. Early estimated ship date is August 4th. Even if I wanted this bag, I wouldn't get this bag for a whole nother month. So this is one of those bags that if I ever saw at the YSL store in Chicago, I might just purchase it. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I'm pressed, but I'm not panini pressed about this bag. Can I be frank? If this was a Chanel bag, I probably would have already pre-ordered it. But because it's YSL, that's the only thing that's holding me back. And that's weird. I'm definitely gonna have to explore my problem with YSL, but I definitely feel like this would be a bag that if I purchased, I could have it for a very long time. Even though it's more expensive than Dior Book Tote, I would feel like I would get more of the use of this YSL bag than the Dior Book Tote. I definitely like them both for different reasons. Sidebar. When I try this bag, I really wanna see what this strap looks like because I'm a constant overpacker. I like to put too many things in this bag. And the strap looks like it's sturdy, but how sturdy is it? I need to know these things before I buy the bag. Let me know in the comments what you think about this YSL Maxi shopping bag. So those were the 4 luxury bags that I'm currently obsessed with. Let me know in the comments a luxury bag that you're currently lusting over. If you want to see a video of the bags that I'm absolutely never ever gonna buy, I'm gonna link that video here. All right, see you at the next video. Bye.